Hello, Horizons PBSA families. We are so grateful that you have chosen your child to be a part of our program this summer. I'm Tiffany Smith. I'm the site director of Horizons PBSA. I wanted to share a little bit of information with you all about the summer program. Hello, Horizons PBSA families. I'm Tiffany Smith. I'm the site director of Horizons PBSA. First, I want to thank all of you for choosing to put your child or children in our summer camp. We are excited to have them. We're busy gearing up for a wonderful summer. I wanted to share a little bit of information with you about the summer camp program. We've heard your questions. We hope this will help to answer some of those. And at the end, I will share ways that you can connect with us and have any other questions that you have answered. So we'll start with a little welcome. Once again, I say thank you for entrusting us with your child this summer. We will have a little program overview. I'll give you some important information, and then we'll close out, like I said, with some ways that we can connect. So once again, welcome. Thank you. This summer, we're excited to welcome your child or children into our summer camp program. Our staff is ecstatic to see your kids on Monday, June 6th. A little program overview. Camp starts Monday, June 6th and goes until Friday, July 1st. It's important to note that we will be recognizing Juneteenth on Monday, June 20th, so there will be no camp. Please enjoy celebrating the day. Early drop-off for camp begins at 7:30, but our camp hours are from 8 until 3 p.m. For those of you who have been identified by the Boys and Girls Club, you will be participating in after camp care from 3 to 6. Once again, there's a limited number of spots for after camp care, so this is only for students who have already spoken with the Boys and Girls Club and signed those applications. We will be at Price Middle School this year, and we are excited that they have welcomed us into the building once again. This year, we're excited to welcome over 250 of our K-8 purpose-built and former Horizons students into the building. There will be 17 lead teachers, 1 support teacher, 4 enrichments and STEAM teachers, 17 assistant teachers, over 20 interns, and more than 5 support staff. So there's a lot of staff on board to help support students and their learning and fun in the summer months. So a few important key details about Horizons PBSA 2022. Every student will participate in reading and math small groups. Our model is based off of a 5-to-1 student to teacher ratio. So we want to make sure that we're meeting the individual needs of students. Every student will participate in STEAM Monday through Thursday. Every student will be participating in SEL, that's the social emotional learning. So from morning meetings to closing circles and throughout the day, we want to make sure that we're taking care of our students' academic growth, but also their emotional growth and well-being. Every student will also have the opportunity to participate in enrichments. This summer, we have various enrichments, including football, flag football, cooking, cheer, and dance. For some of our grade levels, we'll also have arts and crafts and wacky science. This summer, we will be collecting data through STAR assessments. I know some of you have already reached out to about those assessments. They help to give us information about how your child is performing on reading and math. We will take those at the beginning of the summer, and we will take those at the end to determine how your student has grown over the summer months. Attendance is also an important part of our data collection. And I will repeat this later on, but we want your child to be here every day because we believe in the importance of building those relationships and also engaging in the academic and social emotional growth each and every day. We want to see them. I know the teachers want to see them every day. So we thank you for your help in making sure your child shows up every day. If anything ever comes up and you know your child is going to be out, please use the remind. You'll see email later on for us. Just let us know. You can send in a note as well. We want to make sure, too, that I just point out that if attendance continues to be a problem, unfortunately, your child will be unenrolled from the program. We don't want that to happen, so please just keep us in the loop of things. We want your child to be here and participating, and we don't want them to miss out on the fun. Please know that every child will be provided breakfast, lunch, and a snack every day. They will be going on weekly field trips. I will share those trips in just a moment. And we want to also, throughout the year, provide other opportunities to engage our Horizons PBSA students. So just know you'll be hearing more about that soon. We're also providing transportation. I'll show you those routes in just a moment. And then we have partnerships with the Boys and Girls Club for some of our enrichment during the day and STEAM activities, and also for after camp care. We also have a partnership with the YMCA for some of our younger students for their swim instruction. So I know some of you are very concerned about your child not being able to swim. We want to teach them those skills. That's a part of our instruction over the summer. We also have a partnership with the Create Teacher Residency Program. So your child will be talking about some of those teachers in the classrooms. I've shared these bus routes through Remind 101, but I did want to share these with you. These are the bus routes for our Slater and Price students. So you will see the pickup and the drop-off times. Once again, these have been shared with you in the Remind, and I'll share these slides as well with you. Here's the bus routes for our Horizons Thomasville students. The pickup and drop-off will be at Thomasville Heights Elementary School, and Mr. Wright will be there to greet the students in the morning and to make sure they get off the bus. For our Price and Slater babies, Miss Ham will be riding the bus and making sure everyone is safe and arrives on time. For those of you who are dropping off your students, I wanted to show you the map. Here is Price Middle School. This is the front of the building. You will see the car drop-off is here. Early arrival begins at 7:30. We are not accepting students into the building before 7:30 because there will be no staff to make sure that they are safe and healthy. So early arrival begins at 7:30. Those students will be dropped off in the front. Mr. Emmanuel or Mr. E from Slater will be helping kids to get out of the cars. He'll be directing them to the gym, and we'll have some early morning enrichments provided by Coach Freeman and Coach King and Miss Musgrove. So those students will then exit the car and walk to the gym for those early morning enrichments. If you are dropping off your child and they arrive after 8 o'clock, starting at 8 o'clock, you will drive around to the back. This is also where the buses will be dropped off. Students will be dropped off. They will go around the corner of the school and they will get their breakfast. Once again, every student is getting a breakfast, so they will get their breakfast and then be able to go to class. I want to be very clear. We want your student to come. So even if they're late, please come join us. We will take them at any point of the day. So we would rather them be late than to miss out. So if they are going to be late, you can always come drop them off, once again, in the back of the school. Students that are walkers, they will walk up to the same area where car drop off and they will join the early morning enrichment as well. So once again, early drop-off begins at 7:30, not before. We would welcome your child at any point in the day. Another note on dismissal, they will be following these same locations. We'll have car pickup here in the front. You will pick up your students. Walkers will be released and they will be walked down to the corner, and then buses will be picked up in the back. It's important that you are on time to pick up your child. We want to make sure that they are not unenrolled from the program. If there is a late pickup for a student, please let us know. If it becomes a habit, you will be issued a warning. And then after that second warning, unfortunately, your child will be removed from the program. We want to make sure that we're respecting our staff's time. The last note on dismissal is that if you need to come pick up your child early, you may do so. You will come through this back entrance here and you will sign them out. And there's a table right here where you will sign your student out. Early dismissal ends at 2:30. We want to make sure that our whole program dismissal is nice and safe. So we are not providing early dismissal after 2:30. Once again, these documents, this slideshow will be shared with you through the Remind, but I also wanted to share with you the program calendar, some important dates. So our program begins once again on Monday, June 6th. It will go through Friday, July 1st. A couple important dates that you should know or probably want to know is just in case your child comes home, especially our little ones, they like to come home talking about the emergency drills. In order to be prepared, our program is required to participate in a fire drill, a tornado drill, and an intruder drill within the first week. So we are going to schedule those out, but we have like a tentative date here for those emergency drills. So just in case they're coming home talking about that, that's what this is. You will then also see that we go on field trips on these most Fridays. We have trips to Southern Bell, the College Football Hall of Fame, to Adventure Air Sports, Six Flags, Zoo Atlanta, Adventure Air Sports, and Stone Mountain. You will hear more about these field trips through the Remind, but I did want to point those dates out and just help us to make sure that your child is dressed appropriately for these days. They're really fun, they're exciting, and we want to make sure that they're able to fully participate. So anything that they need for those trips, tennis shoes, shorts so they can stay nice and cool, sunscreen, hats, they should bring with them, and they will need to keep up with those things themselves. We also have on-site field trips planned with our STEAM program. We have carnivals for our students to participate. There's a lot of fun activities. Once again, I will remind you of Juneteenth being a holiday that we are recognizing. And then it's important, we want everyone here June 29th ready to show what they know. For our end of summer STAR learning. And then we'll end with a program showcase. We'll be providing more information to you about that showcase. We would love for you to be able to join us and to see what your child has learned over the summer. So some daily schedules, I'm going to quickly talk through these, but know once again that I'll be sharing them with you. All students will be participating in a morning meeting every day after breakfast. They will have small group time, so that's either reading or math intervention so that we can really make sure that we're targeting the students' needs. Every student will have an hour of enrichment. They will have an hour or 30 minutes of lunchtime, an hour of STEAM time. We are also getting some swim time in there for our students, and they will have reading and math blocks every day before they end their day with a closing circle and then dismissal. Once again, you can see these at your leisure in the slides that I will be sharing so that you can take a look. Also wanted to share with you the names of the teachers that you will be hearing about this summer. So here are our grade levels. We have 2 kinder, 2 first, 2 second, 2 third, 2 fourth, 2 fifth grade classes. We have our advanced pathways class, 2 seventh grade classes, a 6th grade class, and 8th grade class. They will be rotating between these 2 teachers for reading and math instruction. We have enrichment teachers, we have support staff, and we have a leadership team who is helping to lead our program. So you'll hear some of these names. We hope you hear wonderful things about them each and every day from your child. Some important information. Once again, attendance is very important. We want your child here every day. We don't want to miss them, and we want to make sure that they're learning and growing with us this summer. There's so many fun things happening. We don't want them to miss out. Behavior is also very important. We have a code of conduct that we are very strict on. So please make sure that your child is adhering to that. Make sure that you're talking to them at home about the importance of following those rules and expectations. If your child does not follow those rules and expectations, you will be receiving a warning from Mr. Wright, and then it could result in a removal from the program. We don't want that to happen. So it's important that your child understands there are rules and expectations that must be followed during the summer. I will repeat, this isn't like a normal school environment. This is a camp, and we want everyone to be able to engage fully, and we don't want them to be distracted by unnecessary behaviors. If you have not joined the Remind 101, we encourage you to join us. In addition to the Remind 101, which can be joined by typing in this code here at PBSA 2022, you can check us out on our website. More information about the website will be coming. We have an Instagram that you can follow our fun times, Horizons at ATL PBS. We also have a Twitter, and we have an email address here that you can reach out to us on. We want you to be able to engage and ask questions. Please be patient with our staff. We have a lot going on, but we do value your partnership, and please know that we want to get in contact with you and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us or contact us through Remind 101. Thank you for your time. Once again, these files will be shared with you so that you have that information, and feel free to rewatch at your leisure. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing your children Monday, June 6th.